Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike with Fowler Family Farm. So today I'm out in the, I don't know if you call this the baby pasture anymore, because I'm getting ready to make a big change over here. And this is gonna be my third paddock for all the goats. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take down the Premier One fence. I've already got some of it down, at least this one fence here. And then I'm gonna take this one down. I'll get this other fence down, roll them up, and move them, but I'm gonna use them. I just don't know how I'm gonna utilize them yet, because I want this to be about a 2-acre spot. So from now on, I'm gonna keep my goats in each pasture for about 12 days. And it's about, each one of them is gonna be a little over 2 acres. So like this will be 2 acres. The pasture, the baby goats, you can see maybe some of them right there. That pasture is about 3.5 acres, really. Maybe just 3 acres. And then the big pasture over there, it's still only 3 acres. So all of them are going to be over 2 acres. And I think that's plenty of space for my goats for 12 days. And then they move to the next one for 12 days. They move to the next one for 12 days. That way they stay off of each piece of land for 24 days at a time. And that should kill most of your parasite cycles on the ground, which should help my goats, you know, not get as sick. This year is kind of a weird season where I really did not expect any illness, any parasite load to rise up very much, but man, it did. Caught me off guard a little bit. You know, there's been seasons in the past I knew I was going to have a bad parasite load just because the conditions. But this one kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So in the last video, you showed us doctoring 2 goats, and I've checked all of them, and they're all good. But we are also going to, if y'all remember, I don't know, it was way back, probably 20 videos ago, I mentioned that we weren't going to CD&T our goats this year. We were going to try to avoid vaccinating our goats from now on. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I'm going to go ahead and vaccinate them. One of the goats, the baby goat that I sent over to Dustin and Lauren not too long ago, a couple of videos back, it actually got sick. They took it to the vet. It has hookworms, which hookworms is, I mean, that's just one of the worms. That's just one of the parasites you're going to get on your farm, most likely. That's something you're going to have to deal with. But it also got coccidiosis. So that means some of my goats probably have this, unless that baby goat picked it up at his place. But none of his other goats are sick right now. It wasn't sick when I brought it over there. It was very healthy. So it probably already had it in its system. So I'm going to go ahead and treat all my goats. I'm going to treat them with the CD&T shot, the vaccination. It should help. None of them are showing any kind of, none of them are lethargic. None of them are just laying around. All my goats are up, walking, eating, all that. They look healthy, but I don't want to take a chance. I mean, I just don't want to take a chance with that. So I'm going to go ahead and CD&T them. And I need them to be healthy because I plan on selling a lot of these goats here in about another month, maybe 2 months. But that'll be a video. I'll talk all about that. We are going to bring our goat herd down in size for sure. Just make it a little simpler. Our expectations of having a big goat herd, we could do it. We could definitely do it here. It's just way more work than what I can put into it right now. So I don't want to neglect the goats. So I'd rather downsize so I can keep up with it and manage it properly. So, all right, let me get started in this and I'll bring you guys back and give you an update here in a minute. Okay, a little out of breath, but I got all that done pretty quick. Got them in 2 different stacks. One here, one there. I have one more 100-foot Premier One fence down by the barn, so I'm gonna pull it up here too and use it. By the way, we got like a little over a 1/4 inch of rain last night. Really a blessing. We haven't had rain in, I don't know, 2 weeks. And the past 2 summers, I don't think we got any rain in July. So this is a big, big blessing for us. Normally, July and August, we don't get much rain at all. I'm out of breath. I hustled. Mainly because I want to get this done as quick as possible. Actually, I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to have to work for a couple of hours, and then the heat of the day is going to be here. Then I'll have to come back this evening and work. So the rain was awesome, but it makes it muggy out here. So it's really, really hot. Plus it's humid. So, okay, I'm just going to keep working and just update you guys as I'm working. But my plan is to make, obviously you can see the lean-to back here. My plan is to make one big pasture around that. so they can utilize that when if it does happen to rain. The middle pasture, they'll just have to use trees. I don't have a lean-to over there, but that'll be fine. And then in the fall and winter, I just plan on utilizing the 2 pastures that have lean-tos. This one here that we're working on, and then their main one that they're always in. This middle pasture I'll leave out. All right, let me get started. I'll bring you guys back again here in a minute. Okay, I've made a decision. I shouldn't have taken this Premier One fence out, which is right here by the gate. I should have left it up. I went ahead and mowed. As y'all can see, this is definitely mowed down to where the grass won't deaden or ground out the fence. So I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna put it back where it was. I should have just left it. And it's gonna go all the way this way, 100 feet. So wherever it ends is where it ends. So the reason I'm doing this is I've decided I'm gonna utilize what fences I have. So this fence is already here, so I'm gonna utilize these T-posts. So let's say my 100-foot fence comes to like right here. I'm gonna utilize this T-post for my electric wire that's going this way. So my electric wire may go from this T-post here, and I'll speed this up real quick so we can hurry up over there. So it may go to this post. It could either go to this one or that one, but they're already here, so I'm just gonna utilize them. I'll tie into this post, run my electric fence all the way down this that Brendan, this fence line Brendan's already created. We haven't fenced it yet, but all I gotta do is mow right here. So wherever we end with our Premier One fence here, I'll mow a strip right here. Again, so that the fence doesn't get grounded out and like deaden its purpose basically. So again, we'll take the fence this way. Goats really won't eat this stuff here. I'll probably mow this down. It's pretty thick right there. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. So I want to bring another Premier One fence right here on this T-post. And it'll come straight this way. 100 foot may end over here, which we won't utilize this portion of the fence. It'll still just be here, but the electric wire that I took along this fence will still continue this way. So this will be a second paddock. And we'll go to, I don't know how far we'll go, but then we'll go over. And then we'll bring another Premier One fence out this way. So this will be paddock 2, and then paddock 3 over there. I think you get the gist. And if you don't, you'll get it. You'll understand it when it's all finished. And by the way, this is probably going to be several videos, because I really don't want my videos to be like my last video was 40 minutes. I really don't want my videos that long. My watch duration kind of goes down when they get too high, when the videos get too long. So I'll try to keep these videos around 20 to 30 minutes. So it may be 2 or 3 videos that you see for this whole progress. All right, so the next thing is to put this first Premier One fence back up, which cost me time because I should have just left it there. Oh, by the way, I know I told y'all that this would be 1 paddock, 2 paddock, 3 paddocks, 3 different fields. This is still gonna be 1 paddock. I just want to try something. I want to section this one off into 3 areas. They're still gonna go through it probably in 12 days. So they'll be in one area here for 3 to 4 days. This one over here for 3 or 4 days. The one behind me for 3 or 4 days, which will add up to 12 days. And then we'll move into paddock 2. But the reason I'm doing that is I really think I want to utilize this area eventually as its own pasture, as its own rotational grazing. So I want 3 over here, and I'd like to do that in the 3-acre pasture over there. I just have a pond in the way. It's just not shaped right, and my lean-to's not in the right spot. So this lean-to's in a great spot. I can work around it. Okay, y'all, I took about a 3-hour break during the hottest part of the day, and today is not hot. Today is only 85, probably. Yep. Hey, look who's here, Tanya. Tanya made it in. But I am going to show you what all I've gotten done, kind of like a quick update, let you see what I've accomplished. And then I'll get to the actual poly wire here in a minute too, because I've done some of that already too. But you haven't even seen this yet. So here is another Premier One fence. And you can see this is going to separate two paddocks. Paddock 1, paddock 2. And then way over there is paddock 3. So I will tie this one off here to this T-post. I pounded this one in. And you can see, yes, I have started the poly wire. But I've already mowed this. So none of my poly wire is going to get, you know, none of the poly wire will touch the grass, the high grass, which someone mentioned in one of my videos, and I've thought about this in the past, but someone mentioned, you know, your bottom wire, you don't even need to electrify it. That way when the grass does touch it, it doesn't ground out your fence. So keep your bottom wire not attached to the actual charger. And I've thought about that stuff in the past, I just never have done it. But since that person mentioned it, I can't remember who it was, it brought it back to my attention, so I am going to do that this time. So my top 4 wires will be electrified and my bottom wire won't. That way if the grass grows up a little bit and it touches it, it's not going to hurt it. It's not going to kill the fence. But you can see, I've already mowed this. Let's just walk it real quick.
That's a straight mow.
Tanya said, that's a straight mow. Good job. Hey, I did as good as I could. Y'all, Tanya just slapped me on the butt.
Hey.
Oh, were they not supposed to hear that?
No.
Oh. Yep, she did. So my mom is out here helping as well. And I'm gonna turn this around again when we get to the end and kind of show y'all what we're doing to go around the pipe. You know, the metal pipe, the iron pipe, so it doesn't get grounded out. Okay, so you can see here, I've got my tubing. That way the wire never touches the pole. And this has actually got, if I can get it to pull out, no. Oh, there it is, yeah. It's actually got 2, so this will fit in here. So it's actually got 2, here we go, there. So it's got 2 of the rubber tubing to keep it from, you know, grounding out. Same with that one. It'll keep it nice and snug right there.
In theory.
In theory. Tanya said in theory.
So brilliant.
Whatever. All right, so we just got to extend this out and keep going. But like I told y'all, I don't want this to be one super long video. So I'm going to break this up into a couple of videos. This one will be about 15, 20 minute long video probably. So not much to it. We're going to cut it off here. We'll keep working and I'll keep videoing. But that'll be part 2, maybe even a part 3.
Or maybe just a fast forward.
No.
No. Okay.
I don't have music to put to it. I canceled my music subscription for this channel. Now my cruise channel, I still have music to it because it needs music.
Oh.
But I hardly ever use music
That's
on this
true.
channel, so that's why I canceled it for this channel. It was cost me,
Too much.
yeah, $200 and something a year. So, and I've hardly ever used it. So, anyway, I will have
I
more
could
to.
sing.
You can sing.
I'm just kidding.
Do it.
No.
No, they want to hear it. I want to hear it.
All I know is Christian songs. I don't think they want to hear that forever.
That's fine. We can use it.
No.
All right, hold on, y'all.
Only God likes it.
Only God likes that?
Only God enjoys that.
You never know. We may love it. I've heard you sing, so. Okay, that's a big fat no. She won't do it. Okay. So also, today is Sunday.
You can ask the girls in front of me at church that you don't want to hear
Oh, I sat next to you in church. Yeah. I hear it. Okay, anyway, today was Sunday, and today I did not go to church. Tanya did. But that's because I was working on all this. So you guys spent Sunday church day with me. So, yeah. But while I was out here working, I did not realize that Joe Biden, our president, dropped out of the race.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
We're not supposed to talk about politics in this channel.
Well, I think it's a good decision, just for his health. Regardless if you like him or dislike him, his health is declining. And I think that's a very good decision.
I feel sad for him because they are.
I do too. We pray for him.
Yeah.
So, and his wife, and I think they need to retire. I really do. I mean, it's...
Well, they have.
Meemaw snuck up on us.
Anyway.
All right, anyway, let me know what you think about that in the comments. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video. Remember,
Do the good.
do the good, y'all.
Holy, holy, God Almighty, great I am.
She's listening to music and I got it. She didn't even know I'm
At the
recording.
Fowler family farm. Come along and ride with us through this life's journey we go through. At the Fowler